Officials have identified the person accused of fatally shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk as 22-year-old Utah resident Tyler Robinson. Secretary of State Marco Rubio will travel to Israel this weekend to discuss with officials the latest developments in the war in Gaza, the State Department said today. In Israel, he will convey America's priorities in the Israel-Hamas conflict and broader issues concerning Middle Eastern security. Reaffirming the U.S. commitment to Israeli security, State Department Principal Deputy Spokesperson Tommy Pigott said in a statement. He will also emphasize our shared goals, ensuring Hamas never rules over Gaza again and bringing all the hostages home. The visit comes at a moment of high tension for the longtime allies following Israel's attempted assassination of Hamas leaders on Qatari soil earlier this week. Israel's strikes in the middle of peace negotiations to end the war in Gaza have outraged Qatar, a key mediator in the war, as well as other key U.S. allies in the region, and the Trump administration has attempted to distance itself from the action. The unilateral bombing inside Qatar, a sovereign nation working very hard and bravely taking risks alongside the United States to broker peace, does not advance Israel's or America's goals, Dorothy Shea, the acting U.S. permanent representative to the United Nations, said yesterday at an Emergency Security Council session. Tom Winter, Michael Koznar, Mark Santia, Jonathan Dienst, Ken Delanian and Matt LaBiates. Officials have identified the person accused of fatally shooting conservative activist Charlie Kirk as 22-year-old Utah resident Tyler Robinson. Utah Governor Spencer Cox confirmed the suspect's identity at a news conference this morning, standing along FBI Director Kash Patel and other law enforcement officials. Speaking on Fox News, Trump said that he believes, with a high degree of certainty, that law enforcement officials have the suspect in Charlie Kirk's shooting in custody. Trump said this morning that he's planning to send federal law enforcement and the National Guard into Memphis, Tennessee, to lower crime in the city following his surge into Washington, D.C., over the last month. "We're going to Memphis. Memphis is deeply troubled," Trump said in an interview on Fox News, Fox and Friends, in New York. "The mayor is happy. He's a Democrat. And the governor of Tennessee, the governor is happy. We're gonna fix that just like we did Washington." Trump said that opposition to Democratic mayoral nominee Zoran Mamdani should coalesce behind one candidate, and chided Republican nominee Curtis Sliwa. "I think they have to have one candidate, and it would look to me like Cuomo, frankly, is leading the other two. Look, I am a Republican, but Curtis is not exactly prime time, you know," Trump said during an extended interview on Fox News. Fox and Friends. He stopped short of calling for Sliwa or New York City Mayor Eric Adams to drop out of the race, though. Sliwa owns more than a dozen rescue cats and told Gothamist and WNYC during his 2021 bid that a mayoral victory would allow him to move out of a 328-square-foot apartment and into the large mayoral residence that would allow more opportunities to have cats that would not be euthanized and allow him to have a yard for rescue dogs. Sliwa also told New York Magazine the same year, "I've been in Gracie Mansion before. There is easily room in there for 60 cats." Trump chided Sliwa during the interview for those comments. He wants cats to be in Gracie Mansion. "We don't need to have thousands of cats."